2, 1, action!
Nice! Woo!
I mean, it's just so incredible.
This is the coolest thing ever. Everything that they could do professionally, they did, and everything they couldn't afford to do professionally, they made better.
Be able to just step into this this world, this imaginary world, it just feels really good.
In January 2005, Frontier Studios embarked on its latest creative adventure, the science fiction effects film Enigma.
Action.
Helmed by the Shumway brothers, this short film will be a shining example of what a little determination, a lot of heart, and the help of many friends can bring to the silver screen. Join us now as we explore deeper in the creation of Enigma.
We'd always talked about doing a Shumway Brothers film, and I was in animation, he's in live action, he went to USC, I went to art school, and we had just, you know, always thrown around the idea of, okay, well, we should do a film together one of these days and kind of mix our mediums together. And it was actually one of our friends' film, DJ, who's our sound mixer on the film. He was shooting his feature, and I was doing visual effects supervision for him on a green screen stage. And we were there having a good time, and we were talking with the stage manager, and we knew there were 2 stages, and I said, oh, is there another green screen over there?
On the other side of the stage, there was this amazing spaceship set that Matt and Jason, the 2 directors, saw, and their eyes lit up.
They come out of the store, and they looked like 7-year-olds that on Christmas morning.
They were like, well, hello, there's a spaceship set over there. So we walked over, and the 12-year-olds and us decided, okay, well, let's go play on the spaceship.
And they said, we have to make a movie on this stage, and it really grew out of there.
We're total sci-fi nerds, and we have a spaceship set to play on. And I said, oh, okay, I'll throw in $1,000. Let's do it. Let's make a film. I'll throw in $1,000. Yeah. And little did I know that the $1,000 would get you about the bagel budget for the week.
The financing, I couldn't tell you exactly where it came from. I know most of it was from Jason and Matt themselves. I know that they got some donations from family and friends that helped.
So that's when we went to the Bank of Dad. Yeah, my dad became an executive producer, and then we did some fundraising and stuff, a big letter campaign to friends and family.
The biggest thing that helped was everybody was so excited about the project that we were all willing to do whatever. We donated whatever we could to make it happen.
Gentlemen, my niece is dead, and all you can tell me is you're unclear. That just won't do. I want an answer, not I don't know. Start over. Let's see everything from the beginning.
It's basically a story about finding out what happened on a ship.
And there's me, Kylie, and my captain, played by Ventura.
Capture complete. Hard lock.
Smooth as usual.
So I decide to take on this project from the government to transport one of our enemies.
And they find out that they have a prisoner coming on board, and that's an alien.
She's really, really dangerous, and we've never done anything like this before, but we really need the money so we can fix our ship up.
I'm throwing bad money after good into something that should be upgraded.
Hey, she's a classic.
It's a mystery, because you know something horrible has happened on the Genesis.
This ship has been found running adrift. Everybody's dead. They have no idea what happened.
And it seems that the crew has turned on one another, but there's this whole mystery with the military as to what exactly happened.
It's basically the investigation by, you're looking through basically security cameras at a log of what happened on the ship.
So through the story and through the movie, we're finding out exactly how the
acts transpired.
Why is everybody dead? That's all they know is everybody's dead.
I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna let the movie speak for itself.
As an actress, you don't know really what you're going into. I mean, I've done short films and lower budget things before, and you kind of come into like a living room or a small set, and then to go onto the stage with this already built spaceship. I mean, it's just so incredible.
I remember the first time I walked into the studios. It was like walking into Narnia. It's like the sci-fi Narnia, because who doesn't want to be on a starship?
I mean, I was like a little kid. I mean, I was totally like, you know, yeah, I get to play on a spaceship.
When you walked in, you really felt like you were on a spaceship, or you were in a conference room and you were looking out into this futuristic. You just believed it.
And so at that point, I was like, I'm in. Whatever you guys need. Yeah, I'll hang out 12 hours a day, whatever.
So it's going to be a tough week, and we know that, and we're sorry we're making you guys do that, but it's going to be awesome. I promise it's going to look awesome.
The first day on set was really exciting because my impression was that these guys were really passionate about what they were doing, that Jason and Matt really wanted to make this film, that they were really serious about it, but they wanted to have a good time.
Cut. Cut! And that's why we record the rehearsals. That was perfect.
It was something they were passionate about. It's something that they felt very strongly about.
I honestly didn't know what I was getting into, which I love it. I was up for anything, you know. It sounded exciting, and meeting Matt and Jason was just like, you just instantly knew and trusted them, that they knew what they were doing and you were taken care of.
So to see them both on set and to know that the approaches were different, that one was coming from a kind of a cinematic background and one was coming from the visual effects, but they really were acting of like one mind. And there's a couple of times when they're finishing each other's sentences and you're like, I'm really freaked out right now. You guys, you know, you're like a science experiment.
Think of it. It's gonna knock to the left.
It's not a big.
Yeah, nothing over it. It's just a little bit of shutter.